Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine, happy, and well quarantined in your houses. Alright, today's topic is influence line. This is the new topic in Theory of Structures, Module 1. So far, we have been analyzing different structural elements with respect to their structural form, meaning by that we have been analyzing them in the form of beam, in the form of rigid jointed frame, in the form of truss, in the form of columns, and in all the cases one thing was common, that is that load was static load. Now it's a high time that we should start looking towards structures from the loads point of view. It is not necessary that loads shall remain always static. It can happen in case of the dead loads, that is the self weight of the structure and the different surfaces which are permanently attached to the structures. But in case of live loads, the loads are varying, loads are even intermittent, that is that they vanish at a time and they appear at some time. Loading, unloading keeps on happening. So we need to analyze the structure's response or find out the ways and means that how we can simply say, with a simplicity, we can analyze the structure's response for the varying load, or say for the in which the most common varying load is the traveling load, is the moving load, right? So influence line, first I will give you its definition, then I will explain it to you that how do we draw it and how do we use it for our benefit or for our simplicity, so that it can lead us to take the quick decisions regarding the response of the structure. First of all, definition. The simplest definition is that it is graphical presentation of response functions for unit moving load. All the words are very important, that's why I have written them vertically, giving stress in each line, that every terminology you should be doing. Now, graphical presentation of response functions for unit moving load. The most important is that what are the response factors? This terminology of response factor, you should remember that when we subject a particular structural element to an external load, the different responses generate. Right? These responses can be in the form of internal forces and can be in the form of external forces. External forces are the reactions and internal forces are like shear force, bending moment, etc. So these response functions are reactions, say shear force and bending moment. We take on these three response functions because they are generated as a response to the externally applied load. Alright. Now, out of all these response functions, we take reactions first, as we have been doing in case of all the analysis of all the structural elements, that we need to know in first instance all the external forces. External forces are applied loads and reactions. Applied loads are always given and reactions we have to find out. So let's take on the reaction first, that how we draw the influence line for reactions. And in this, we take on first of all the most simple case well known to you, that is a beam with simple sports. Let's suppose that this is a simply supported beam with span L. From the definition, you must have noticed that load is defined, and that is unit moving load. It is that any unit load is moving on this span. All right. Say this load is moving at a x distance from its left support. Say this is support A, and let's say this is support B. And now we want to draw a graph, a graphical representation of the function VA, that is vertical reaction at A, because the load, when it starts moving from A and goes till B, you would appreciate that with respect to the distance, its distance from this support, the value of reaction at A, the vertical reaction at A shall change. Let's see how it changes. One thing is very clear, that at the moment this load is over here at this support. Alright, this is unit load. The whole of the reaction shall be taken by this support. Alright, this much judgment you must have developed. And the moment this load is over here, whole of the reaction shall be taken by this support B, hence the reaction over here shall become 0. But how does it vary? Now, if we draw its graphical representation, one thing will be shown, that over here it was 1, its value is say 1, and over here its value decreases to 0. This is the influence line for reaction, vertical reaction at A due to unit moving load. Now what you should remember is that at any place, say, what does this ordinate mean? This ordinate represents nothing at this place but just the location of the load. That when this load is here, alright, this unit load has moved from this place to this place. At that time, the value of reaction at A has reduced from 1 to this ordinate. Now let's draw a relationship for this one. Say, if we want to find out reaction, we want to find out the expression for reaction, vertical reaction at A, then we need to take moment at B. Alright. So, to find out reaction at A, that is vertical reaction, we take sigma mb is equal to 0, and you would appreciate that this unknown force Va, if this is say causing clockwise movement and taking it positive multiplied by say its span L, and then the unit load, that is 1, multiplied by the distance between the load and the sport B, and that distance shall be of course L minus X. Hence VA is equal to L minus X over L, or we can say 1 minus X over L. Now this is an expression for drawing this graphical representation. Say if we are at sport A, then X is equal to 0, and if we replace X is equal to 0 over here, VA is equal to 1, which is so 1. And when we are say at any distance, say let's say at point 3 of L, say somewhere over here 1/3, right? And we want to find out this value, then X is equal to over here 0.3L, it is 1 minus 0.3 over L is equal to 0.7. So the value over here is 0.7. Now this value is not over here is representing the reaction at A. It is not representing it is not representing any function at this place. It is just representing that when the unit load was here, at that time our reaction at A was 0.7. Right? So now moving on to the second reaction, say drawing the influence line for reaction at B, you will see that it will be opposite of that. In other words, from our qualitative analysis, we can imagine that it will be unit over here and it will be 0 over here. Now expression for this, to find out VB, now we are finding out our influence line for VB. Taking moment at A is equal to 0, it will be very simple that VB into L is equal to X distance multiplied by 1, and VB will be equal to X over L. And over here, when it is at B, at rightmost spot, that is X is equal to L and VB is equal to L by L is equal to 1, which is the case over here. This ordinate is 1. And when X is equal to 0, this expression will be 0, and we will be at A, and its value over A shall be 0. This is the method of drawing and concept of influence line for a simply supported beam without a hang. In next video, I will explain you how we will tackle it when it has determinate beam has a hangover as well. Thank you very much.